Menu reader. Off. Press L2 button to toggle.
Welcome to the video. Today we're going to be just going through the menus, the very beginning of the game, and the settings I'm going to be choosing for each one of these as I start the game. So of course we start off with the menu reader. We want that off because we do not need the menus read to us, we can read ourselves. Camera shake is one of them that a lot of people turn down if they want to play a game really well. The tryhards, things like that, so they can be more accurate. I'm not going to turn it down right now, I'm going to keep it on and see what it's all about. Next we have colorblind mode, speaks for itself, this one. I'm not going to change it on this, but I do tend to change this sometimes on online games. I do struggle seeing some of the red and green when it's above the head for enemies, so I tend to change it to like blue and green or something like that. Next up we have the toggle aim mode and the toggle spell cast mode. Now these two basically are whether you want to hold buttons down or whether you want to just press buttons. For example, if you're aiming with your wand, do you want to hold down the button to aim with your wand, or do you want to just press the button to aim with your wand? For me personally, I'm having it off because I want to hold down the button just like I'm aiming a weapon in another like FPS game or something like that. So this is going to be off for me, and toggle spell cast mode is also going to be off. Switch stick speaks for itself. It basically flips the functionality of the two analog sticks. I've never heard anyone using this. I personally won't be. Let me know if you're using it in the comment section down below. Left-handed would change all the buttons on your controller as if it was like inverted. Basically, you can get special controllers that will have the buttons on the left-hand side. But if you turn this on, the D-pad would then be your triangle, square, circle, and X. I'm on PlayStation, obviously. Again, obviously, I won't be turning this one on. Camera dead zone, basically you want this on 0 unless you want your analogs to have a little bit of dead movement where your character ain't going to react. Personally, that's not for me. Cursor sensitivity is this thing on the screen right here and how fast you want that to move. We could probably move that up right now, maybe it'd make a difference. Yeah, you can already see it's moving a bit faster. I actually like this a bit faster. I might actually turn this up myself. We'll go to maybe about there. Yeah, that's quite nice. So yeah, we've done one right here right now. Audio visualizer, you want to keep this off unless you're struggling with your hearing, and these are the icons you will see if you have it on. It'll just show you these icons for noise instead of actually hearing the noises, but it doesn't actually turn off the sound of the noise, so you can hear the noise and see the icons if that's what you want. Again, this is all about the audio visualization, how transparent you want those little images to be and the size of them and things like that. Minimap pathing, this one is on for me at the moment, and I'm probably going to keep it on, and it's just going to show you like routes that you should take to your next missions and things like that. But if you want to be a bit more hardcore, I guess you could turn this off. We'll leave the transparency at the moment. We'll mess with that in game. Same for the text size, we'll keep it normal for now. Actually, let's have a look at what it looks like in large. Doesn't look too bad in large at all, but personally I just like it in normal. It looks a bit more slick. High contrast text, let's try that. Nope, don't like that. High contrast gameplay. I guess we'll have to try that one later. So those are the accessibility options. So next up you have a choice between fidelity and performance. So to put it simply, for fidelity what you're going to get is a better looking game, but you are going to get less frames. So you might get, say, let's say for example 30 frames, but each frame is going to look amazing. If you choose performance, you might get 60 frames. Not all the frames are going to look as good, but the game is going to feel much more fluid. So it's whether you want the game to look good or whether you want the game to feel good. Personally, I am going to be going for performance because I want the game to feel good. Hopefully it's not the wrong choice. We might have to revisit this later down the line if the game looks really bad, but for now we're going performance. Next up you're going to get the private policy you want to accept. Personally, I haven't done any of this stuff yet where you can pick your house. So I'm going to be skipping this part, but if you have, you can actually connect here now and it'll bring all that information onto the game at this point. So for me, I'm going to be skipping this. If you are looking for someone who's already done this, then unfortunately this one is not the video. Let's move on, we're going to skip. Here we're getting given a reward. I assume this is to do with the early access as well. The early access gives you an additional dungeon, a bit of cosmetics, and I think another quest as well, and you can do that quest when you're in Hogsmeade. So let's claim that one. Next we have the Dark Arts pack. This one gives us a cosmetic set and access to the Dark Arts battle area. So that's cool, we'll claim that one as well. We get ourselves a nice hat there as well, that's kind of cool, I like that. They just keep coming. Next we have We have a Felix Felicis potion recipe. Now that's your first hit right there of that real Harry Potter feeling. I like that. Claim. We've just got an Onyx Hippogriff mount. That thing looks insane. Looking forward to riding that. And that's it. So once you've claimed the rewards, next you're going to choose your brightness. It says adjust the slider until the image is barely visible. It's already barely visible for me, but you see if you go really light, for example, you can see the image really nice, really dark. I can't see it at all. So we're going to go reset at default. And to finish things off, you get your letter of acceptance to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th year student. Term begins on the 1st of September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the Decree of Reasonable Restrictions of Underage Sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside the school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Elisa Fig to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. And that's going to be the end of this video. Good luck on your journey, and we'll catch you in the next one.